So this is now an extremely long arrow. It's a very special. It's a special edition, and this is for shooting across great distances. So if you were to use something like this in combat, medieval combat, you could use this to shoot from a completely different land altogether. You wouldn't even have to march troops over there. I don't know if I've destroyed both, but hey, now I got something to put on my Christmas list. We've got this bit down in the woods. There's a spot that's sort of secluded and it's way down in the middle of frickin' nowhere. We're looking at sort of a nothing land. A lot of deadfall and everything in there. So I was tooling in there about a year ago and looking at it and thinking, you know, this would be a great spot for a little range. And I cleared out a spot, pretty big spot, and we take the 22 down there and pew pew away, have some fun. But then I wanted to also get a bow range down there. So cleared out a nice bit of area, and the plan is to build ourselves some kind of a walk. The land does tend to get a little soppy in the spring, so we're going to build some sort of walk. I want to do up a couple of railings. I've marked the trees for distance. Maybe make a little table up on the shooting platform for, you know, your gear, your coffee, a little speaker, whatever. Couple of hooks hanging up there to hang railings. I've bows. And maybe even a couple of benches around it for, like, you know, when we're out there and, you know, you got somebody with you and you're just shooting all afternoon. We'll hit speaker first thing in the morning, bright and early, and get out there and have ourselves a good time, see if we can't bang something out. I don't know if it's going to be a simple job or if it's going to be a 2 or a 3-parter, or, pardon me, as you can tell, I still haven't beaten whatever the hell I was beaten with. So, my ears are still kind of cloggy, my nose is cloggy. It's not COVID, so I don't know. That's what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to do. Well, good morning. How are you today? Well, I know in the last video I said we had our first significant snowfall. That has changed. I was just going around the property having a fresh cup of coffee. I went down a rabbit hole last night with Neil deGrasse Tyson, so I didn't get to bed until pretty late, pretty early. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning when I finally tucked in, and it wasn't snowing. So it's what, 8:30, 9 o'clock now, so quite a lot has fallen in the last little bit. And apparently we have no end in sight. So I don't, you know what, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. This is awesome. She's really coming down. Lovely, hey? I'll be filming tomorrow. Today we're gonna tuck in. Or who knows? Maybe we'll go tobogganing instead. This is awesome. We're strandy dandy. Hey, hey, welcome to the range. I did not expect the snowfall, and while it's actually quite a lot less in here than it is out in the clearings, that snowfall has dumped about 1.5 feet on us. So I don't know how much we're gonna get done, but we're gonna go take do a little reconnaissance. This is a little turnaround, which comes in handy when you have multiple quads out here. Let's go take a look at the range. I almost feel like I should have brought my snowshoes. So with this range, there's a little bit of imagination on your part that you're gonna have to figure out. We got that entranceway in here, and I think probably all we'll get done this winter is clearing some of the brush out. Right here is gonna be a general little seating area. I'm gonna do a little platform, because right here is the big range, what we call, for your pellet guns, your BB guns, your 22s or whatever. But this will be just a little sitting area. And we'll mill up a couple of boards and we'll make that sort of a little seating area, throw a couple of folding chairs there, and you can sit away from the action safely. But it's going to result in clearing all this little brush out. So you got your little waiting area here, and then you come up here, and this is sort of our first firing range area. And again, some imagination on your part. I felled a bunch of trees and some logs. A bunch more has come down in the windstorm. But up here between those two trees, we're going to have a shooting ledge. And then you got a good 50 feet that you can shoot. So it's about 10 feet wide. Every 5-6 feet, we're going to have another target. There's a chain down the middle to hang your targets on, but down the back there, it's just junk maples and junk as far as the eye goes. So it works as a natural backstop. And we'll be piling up some dirt there as well. It's just for giggles and fun, right? We're not using rifles or anything out there. There's proper ranges for that. And then down here a ways is where the bow range starts. We did have some railings installed, but looks like one of them's popped down. So then here, behind me, is the bow range. So there's this little area here. We'll have a bench out of the way of the shooting area. So if you're working in tandem, you know, one person could be shooting, one person can be sitting. Okay, so where we're sort of standing, back here, there's a big log down in the dirt. There's going to be your back of, you know, your shooting area. In between these two trees here, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? These two trees here will hang a little wood shelf with a couple of dowels coming out of it, and this is where you'll hang your bows. We'll have a back shelf. We'll maybe have a little side shelf here for your coffee, your drinks, whatever. Sometimes I like to bring a little speaker out, play myself a little bit of music. Okay, and then you've got your straight shot down here, and I'll take you down there in a sec. It's a pretty good distance. From the front to the back is 60 feet. So if you can use your imagination a bit, think about this. Cleared out, nice cord walk below, you know, pretty rustic. And were you able to see all the way down there? I hope so. safety rails down each side, some numbers up, and then our little target shed here. That's a fun time. Bomb cyclone. They're calling it a bomb cyclone. Bomb. Bomb cyclone. We're out of time, guys. We're out of time. Bomb cyclone, folks. That's that's what they're calling it. I've been calling it a winter my whole life, but apparently this is a bomb cyclone. I'm having a beer. We're out of time. It's over. Can't, got to admit defeat for this week. The weather got real bad Wednesday and Thursday. And we got about another foot of snow. And then Thursday, they're calling for, you know, winter. But everybody was freaking out, and I had some last-minute Christmas shopping to do, so I'm running into town. And then Friday, yesterday, I was trying to get out, but woke up to an absolute mess. It had risen a few degrees overnight, so like out in the drive, you know, the base that I'd made with the plow was now slush. Miss Lady's car got stuck. I was able to get out in four-wheel, but not a big deal. I went and did a bunch more Christmassy stuff. Went to town, ran some errands, came back, grabbed the family, went out to dinner, and, you know, tomorrow is Christmas. Today is Christmas Eve, hence the cold beverage. And the weather's just, it's got no end in sight. And, you know, you could totally work out in the archery range, but we're getting gusts of like 40, 50, 60 kilometers an hour. It's one of these days where it feels like, you know, when there's no wind, it's not bad. It's -8, -9, -10. But then all of a sudden you get the wind and it gets into your pores. And they're saying like feels like -25. And they're not wrong. So, here we are. We're gonna hunker down for Christmas at the lodge. The whole place is sitting up beautiful. Miss Lady and the youngest are making baking some cookies for the big guy coming tonight. That's it. It's absolutely beautiful outside. I've got a few more presents to wrap, but I'm sorry that this video has been mostly chat. The weather has just not cooperated. I mean, I guess I started a little bit too late. The archery range needs to be worked on, and we're going to work on that because I am so excited to get that thing going, and I really thought with the way the weather was going we had a chance to do it, and we don't. So we're out of time. Christmas is tomorrow. It is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, everybody. And I hope you're tucked in and having a good old time with your family and friends. And I will see you in the new year, if not before. Cheers, my friends. I am personally looking forward to 2023. We are going to have some serious fun out in the woods. Out having ourselves a simple woods life, eh? So, there's a wood stove inside, and maybe a little glass of whiskey with my name on it. A couple of Christmas movies and some popcorn. So, I think that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully the family will join me. I'll talk to you guys super soon. I hope Santa's great to you. I hope you get everything you're hoping for. And I hope you get, like, you know, just lots of laughs, lots of giggles with the family. And your friends and anybody near and dear to your heart. So, we'll see you real soon. Merry Christmas from Simple Woods Life.